I became mayor in March 2002, so I've been mayor almost 11 years. The Mission is a town and a metroplex. We're a city of a residential population of just under 10,000, but we have a daytime population that's closer to 50,000. So we have a lot of people that live in our community, that go out to work, and then a lot of people that come in and work in our community. It's an old community, even though we're only incorporated 60-some years ago. People were living there when it was a rural community outside of Kansas City, Missouri, and we've got a really active population who loves our community. I'm originally from the area. My parents grew up in the area. My grandparents moved to the area in the mid-30s. And so one of the things, and there are a lot of residents in Mission that are like that. I mean, it's a pretty stable place. And they wanted to get back to the basics. They wanted to have a walkable community. They wanted to be able to have housing options, transportation options. We had a number of businesses that were turning over, and some of the buildings that were built in Mission were only built for one purpose, and some of them really weren't done well. We decided we wanted to have some control over our destiny and what it looked like in the future, because we wanted buildings that were sustainable. And as we did that, we started looking at, all right, well, since we get to we want to sort of plan and have a say in our destiny, let's look at all the different things we need to take into consideration. One is uses, another one is what can we do for our planet and for sustainability, our ecological sustainability, and then what can we do with the people to make great environments for people to be. We started with a visioning process about 10 years ago, 11 years ago with the community where we talked about what we wanted our community to look like. We started with the commercial district, what that would look like. Then we have a growing group of seniors who don't want to leave the community, but their yards get bigger every year. With our Mission Square project, that was an opportunity to take basically an underutilized parking lot that we probably didn't need, create some independent living senior housing for seniors who wanted to live in a kind of an area where they could walk everywhere and get around and didn't have to be car dependent, and use that in our parking lot of our old community center. And it was a really great public partnership, and I think there's one unit left to be sold. People own it, and so they love it. And you see the seniors out walking their dogs. They go to the merchants on Johnson Drive. They use the other merchants in town, and they can drive if they want to, but everything's close enough that they can walk. We've been working on a trail system. They're close to a bus station. We've been widening our sidewalks to make it so that not only seniors, but those with developmental disabilities can get out and move around. One of the really exciting things that we have is we have a development on the east end of town, which is called the Gateway, which is a $170 million development. It's a mixed-use development, all part of the community vision. It'll have retail, housing, office, entertainment, some different things. Once the Gateway is up and running and completed, we're going to have more revenues than we've ever had in the city of Mission. And so that's one of the things council needs to work on with the public, is how we will be good stewards with those tax dollars, and what priorities there are. I know one of the priorities that I've had, and that it keeps coming up as a recurring theme, is to start sort of saving for the future so that you are continue with the maintenance and you're prepared for replacement costs rather than have to bond that out. A key to, I think, our success is that we've worked well with our neighboring cities and governmental units as well as the community. We really try to look for those ways to just kind of put everybody together and get people working as a community, because that is really what it's all about.